shit, did I bring the pump? Right, what happened was the missus says to me, she says, I've got to go to my mum's and it's an emergency visit. It's nothing medical or anything. She wants to move some stuff. And I said, yeah, when I can, no problem. Off you go. And then she said, do you want to come? And I sat there and I thought for a couple of milliseconds, I need a road trip. I want to do something. So this place is a bomb site because I've been working. We're going to Sakhon Nawan. And I'm going to make board. She doesn't know I'm going. She thinks I'm stopping at home, so let it be like that. I need to do a road trip and this has got a full tank. Oh, that's the only reason I've got. Right, maps. There, start. 7 hours 20 minutes. Off we go. The plan is, right, because they stop many times. Number one, for a fag break, although they don't smoke. It's just a fag break basically, and then they stop for food. Now I've already eaten this morning, so I'm alright until tonight. The only times I'm going to stop is for water, and that'll be for, you know, a few minutes, if that, just to stretch the bones. Onwards and upwards. Bud's just bloody foamy, aren't she? She said, yeah, we're well on our way, and blah blah blah. They're probably about, I don't know, about an hour in front of me. But obviously they've got to stop for the break, and I ain't going to stop. I'm well on my way. I've got fly splats all over me, bloody visor. Maybe all over the camera as well, I really don't know. But, you know, I'm bloody tanking it. And I'm loving this, around these bends is absolutely amazing. So, onwards and upwards. Go hard, dem tang. Come on. $3.50 tip. Kokunka. What the hell is it? An avta. Oh, and a porch. I ain't got a clue where I am. All I know is it's Sakhon Nawan. I sent her a message, and like a cryptic message, a photograph of, I don't know where I am. And she came back and said, oh, I don't know where you are. I thought, hang on, you were born here. So anyway, I then sent her a picture of Sakhon Nawan signpost, and she said, are you at the Heavenly City, which is what it translates at, Sakhon Nawan. And I said yes, and I sent her my location, and she replied with really, and I replied with yes, and that was about 40 minutes ago. Get off the fucking, you bastard. Can't stop here. Be a nice place to stop though, wouldn't it? Never mind. Let's go down here. I'm going to eat my burger. I could sit over there actually, couldn't I? You know, a typical woman, you think you're doing well, you think you're doing good, and then because it's gone against their plans, because you didn't discuss it with them, it was a surprise, and I thought she would be very surprised. You know, when she was on there and she phoned me, she was on the way there, she phoned me and she said, I miss you, and I thought, yeah, okay, fine. But now it looks like it was the wrong thing to do. So I might eat my burger and then just go home again, have a ride around here, see what's what. There's something school under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King. Right, I'm going to eat my burger. I'm a dickhead. What happened was, obviously I came here, I typed Sakhon Nawan into Google and chose the first place because it says recently viewed. I thought, well, I'll go there then because it's recently viewed. Didn't look at anything because it was all in Thai, because they were talking about Bangkok, you see, and I got the impression that obviously it's in Bangkok or near Bangkok, because that's what the missus said. She was born in Sakhon Nawan, but then she said she worked in Bangkok. Long story short, right, I'm in Bangkok, she's in Sakhon Nawan. Sakhon Nawan is 5 hours north of here, which means that it's about 8 o'clock now. I won't get there till about 1:30, something, I don't know. And I'm not really in the mood for doing anything at the minute because I'm a knob end and I didn't look at the address, but all I did, but it was in Thai, so I ain't got a fucking clue. I just hope it don't piss down too much. I've got to put the phone away if I have, and I've also got to put the camera away because this camera isn't waterproof. I thought it was a bit manic and I thought that city looked not familiar. I saw this bloody great palace and I thought that's a bit much. No, that's the Royal Palace in Bangkok. What a dickhead. Onwards and upwards. Oh, I hope it don't rain. No, not anymore. We've already had some. Completely, totally and utterly soaked. Never mind, such is life. Bloody hell, that is a bad chain. You need to get that sorted. No, it's still running. Why? But it's still attached. The roads are greasy. My traction control's already come on, pulling away from the traffic lights, and I was only on throttle. How did I even come up with the idea that Sakhon Nawan, so whatever it is, a farm where she lives, a farm that's in Bangkok? How did I come up with that? I'm fucking ting tong, man. Go, go, go! I think I visited Sakhon Nawan Street in Bangkok. Why did it come up with that? I really haven't got the faintest idea. What a dickhead. My ETA is 3:20 in the morning. What a knobhead. I'm still soaking wet. Google decided to take me the wrong way twice on a wild goose chase, and I really haven't got the faintest idea where it was sending me. I saw a signpost then, so I thought, sod it, I'm going that way. So I went that way, and it's basically taking me back to Surin. So what I've decided is, I've made a managerial decision, and I think it's just best for everybody that I go home. Sadika. You okay? Sabadi mate? Good. Fucking hell, he went. I'll be home for 4 AM. Well, maybe 5. I've got to stop for breaks. I'm fine, you know. I'll be okay. The journey won't hurt me. It's tomorrow that's really going to hurt me. My leg is in a lot of pain, yes. but I know that'll subside. I'll give you a health update, right? Because I don't talk about this anymore because it's old news. But my right leg, yes, it does give me pain, but I've got painkillers. Basically, what they're called now, I can't remember. It begins with a P. I'll put the name below if I can remember. Anyway, yes. So I take those. That sort of gets rid of, I reckon, around about 50-60% of the pain. And then I go and see my little old lady with the screwdriver fingers, and she jabs them in my back, jabs them absolutely everywhere, and that gets rid of the pain, the rest of the pain. So I'm fine, everything's fine, and it lasts for a couple of weeks now. So whatever she's been doing is lasting longer, so the pain is getting less and I can go for longer. So, you know, I only go for a massage every 2 weeks now. It used to be twice a week, now it's every 2 weeks. My health over here, I put on weight, I'm a right fat bastard. But the thing is, I'm very happy. You know, my missus, she looks after me somewhat incredibly well. Anyway, enough of the shit. Onwards and upwards. I've only got 36 minutes left and I'm back home. I'm broken, man. I am absolutely fucking broken. Tomorrow I'm not going to be able to function in the slightest, I don't think, to Bangkok and back in one day. I'm broken. I am absolutely, completely, totally broken. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it now while I still can, and I'll catch you next time. And I'd like you to remember that life is definitely worth living on this measly earth. All you got to do is get out there, do what makes you happy, do what makes you smile, and bollocks to what nobody else thinks.